Hey, aloha gang. Welcome back to another episode of On Fire Fishing Hawaii. On this episode, we're gonna go camping, but kind of cabin camping. Every year, my wife's family gets together at Bellows and we have this big family gathering. Super good for all the cousins to hang out and see each other. But because of COVID, we haven't done it in a couple years. So this would be so nice to actually finally get to see everyone. We're gonna go dunk, hopefully for some eel or Ulua. I'm gonna show you guys how to rig my rigs and all that, and maybe throwing a little diving if I have a chance, depending on the weather. It's been kind of bad, so hopefully do a catch and cook for you guys. So, all right, let's go. Holo holo. Okay, so we're at camp. We finally got everything situated. Got the kids swimming and all this. So I didn't really fish too much daytime because there's too much people in the water, especially over there at Bellows side. There's just, tons of people, and then, you don't want to hook a haole. You know what I mean, though. Respect goes both ways. So what happened was I didn't want to dunk or whip during the day because then what happens is, you kind of just, you don't want to get into arguments, like you're in the way of somebody. So if you're visiting, whatever, if you see people with the poles out, don't swim in front of their lines or in their lines, because it happened. And also, if you're a fisherman, try not to get mad, because they're not stupid, they're just ignorant, they just don't know. So I think the best way is just to educate people. And for me, I like to avoid the problem, so we're gonna do a lot of night fishing. So we have our pole set up, and I'm gonna show you how I set mine up right here. So right here, I'm going to use my 12-foot nitro pole with a Game Fisher Pen 950. I have 65-pound braid going, that's my main line, going to the small tri-swivel. Super short lead line, because over here is all sand. And then about a 4-foot leader line of about 40-pound test, because I can pretty much bring up anything out here with that, because it's a lot of sand. Because it's sand, it shouldn't really cut me off. And then I should actually probably use those triangle or pyramid leads, because they kind of tend to grab the sand more. But for your leader, you leave it long because you want the bait to act natural and just roll around in the sand. So when the eel and stuff find it, they'll just pick it up without hesitation and just take off. I like to also strip my ika. So this is regular squid. I just like to take off the skin. This thing is better presentation, see it easier, better smell. If you can smell it, they can smell it. Ooh, how enough. Alright, here I'm going to throw one far. I like to cast one far out, and then one I kind of throw a lot closer to shore, right outside the break. I think you want to cover the grounds. And while we wait, our annual crab hunting with the kids. So we go around the beach and try to catch all these sand crabs, and whoever catches the biggest one wins. Of course, it's all catch and release and a lot of fun for the kids. So that first night we're kind of tired, so we maybe fished till about 1, 2 in the morning. Didn't catch anything, so we called it a night and said, okay, tomorrow we'll let the kids play and have a good time, and we'll set up again for night. As you can see, it was just a epic sunset. I mean, couldn't ask for a more beautiful view than this, man. I mean, this is no filter, just gotta love Hawaii, right? So we're gonna set up our poles again, and I'm just gonna set up right by this jetty this time. I went down the beach last time. This time I'm gonna go more by structure. Hopefully we'll get a lot more lucky. Again, one on the outside and one on the inside. Let me go set up my poles and and make sure you guys secure your poles. So last night I slept by the poles, so I was right there. So if the thing went off, I could run and grab them. But if you're gonna set your poles like this, especially if it's sand, make sure you guys tie off your poles. Cause funny story, one time me and my wife went fishing, was at the pier, Paniwai Pier, and then I was dunking. I told her, hey, I'm gonna just go grab bait real quick. Can you just watch my pole? So I went go get a bait. I came back and she was crying. I was like, oh, what happened? She's like, and then my pole was gone. So she's like, I don't know, something grabbed it and your pole went with it. So now always tie off my poles. So as you can see right here, this is a helpful hint. Is that you see how I start to really lock down my drag? So when I'm gonna throw my line, I lock down my drag because my lead is really heavy. So I don't want the line to pull out and cut my finger. So I lock down my drag, I'll throw it out, then I'll set my pole, and then loosen my drag to where I want it to be. Because I'm in sand and possibility of pulling your pole, I set my drag on the medium to lighter side. You know, if it's in rocks and I know my pole's not going to go where, I could have it a little bit more locked down just so it sets the hook and then be stronger. But in this case, about a medium to medium light. So of course I'm just going to find a log, tie off my poles so at least my poles won't go in the water. So we're going to just check bait about every half hour or so and just rebait if we got to. And we're actually at the cabin right behind there, so we're really close. But still good to tie off your poles. And for safety measures, I got my human fishing bells right here that'll let me know if I catch anything. Right, kids?
Hello! Hello! See you later.
Okay, so if I catch anything, these guys gonna let me know. They're gonna be my human bells. Alright. So knock the poles over. Right here, I just gonna go check bait and then throw out again. But actually, what's kind of cool is I actually caught 2 mois on this thing. But one is not seasoned and they're too small. So I just let them go. Sorry I didn't have it on film because actually when I checked it, my bell wasn't ringing, so I thought I had nothing on it. So I didn't want to run and grab my camera and have them die. So I just took them off, threw them back in the water, reset bait, and put my poles higher because the tide was coming up. So it's day 2 or the night 2, nothing again. I mean, just small stuff, but nothing keepable. And the junk part was, so day 3 was supposed to have everybody kind of bring something, and I was hoping to bring fish, some kind of sashimi or any kind of fish for them. So, and the pressure is kind of on because I think now they kind of expect it. So instead of dunking or whipping during the day, because again, too much people in the beach. So while the kids were playing on the beach and everybody's cruising, I decided to take a little quick dive, a little 3-prong sesh, swim out from shore, and then see what I can do. Hopefully I get lucky. I went out and lucky enough, there wasn't too much fish out there. But I was able to find this one hole where I seen this, I mean, dozer toal. I mean, biggest black-tailed snapper I ever saw. They're invasive, so it's good to get them off the reef, but they're actually really good eating. So I dropped down, I saw the hole, and I saw him go in. I'm like, please just come out. And then with my Kai spear, I just went down, just waited a long time, and then boom, he came straight out. I just straight unicorned him, and oh, thank you, because this one saved the day. So I'm so stoked. At least I got something for our family dinner. So let me go make some sash with it.
look at that.
Might have a little butter in there.
It's all butter. And spices. It's butter and spices.
Ooh, there you go.
Onion and garlic.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, look at that.
Thank you, sis.
Oh my god. Look at
Gee, look at that. Oh. Hi, Janelle. Sorry, so we're gonna do this sashimi kawao. No. So this is the secret sauce. But it's not gonna be secret anymore. So, thank you, Janelle and Jay from Pokemon Fishing. This is truffle oil and it's supposed to be ponzu, but I use shoyu because I like it better. I'm gonna add a little bit of this on top and add a little bit of fresh lime to really make it pop. That way it's still a ponzu, but it's a lot more fresh. All right, lick your skin. All right, who wants to be on YouTube?
Let's go with you guys.
Yeah.
Am I gonna get my cut?
Yeah, all of 10 cents.
All right.
Okay. So, okay.
Let's go get my
So here.
I remember last time you got me on video.
Yeah, you like that. Don't choke. Hey, don't choke this time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's so crowded here.
Thank you.
Yeah. CC. You got a pen? There you go. Let me put a little more.
Wow.
There you go. Hawaiian style. How's them? She go.
Yeah.
All right. You like it? Good. Oh, yeah. How is it, Jay?
It broke them out. Pretty good, bro.
There you go. Jay approved. He's our family chef, so you know what I mean?
Anything Joe make is good anyway, dude.
All right. There we go. Wow. It was such an awesome camp. It was so nice to spend time with family and friends again. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey, thank you guys again for watching another episode of On Fire Fishing Hawaii. Hope you guys really liked it, and if you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. It really does help me out grow this channel. And as always, I got stuff for you, so still giving away stickers, so just put any comment because I love hearing from you guys, seriously. And guess a number between 1 and 50 and I'll pick a winner. And also follow me on Instagram, yeah, on Fire Fishing Hawaii. That way I kind of message you to let you know you won and stuff. So all right, remember to take care of yourselves, take care of others, and catch you on the next one.